Do you guys want your song to sound like this? I ain't really ducking shit. Whole time I'm tryna find this young nigga street. I get to running shit down, little nigga, my foot record leak. Running shit down in style, I get to running shit down and my J's ain't crease. If you guys want your song to sound like that, watch this video. What I'm finna teach you on today's YouTube video is a master preset. This master preset is really elite. It makes the vocals more loud, more wide, more compressed, and it compresses the whole song as one. Think of a master preset as blending everything in the songs together. If you ain't using a master preset right now, your mixes is not finna sound the best they could. If you're gonna use a master preset, you're also gonna need a good vocal preset. So tap in with me with some custom presets. I make top tier custom presets. I'm finna show y'all the vouchers and pricing right now. If you guys want this same master preset, click the link in the description below and you guys can get this same master preset, but I'm finna push y'all on to some free sauce with this preset. So as you guys can see, we got Ozone Vintage Limiter right here. We got Ozone 11 Vintage Limiter right here. And a lot of the times, if you guys get this preset, you finna drag and drop this on and you finna pull this down and it's finna make your vocals more loud. A lot of the time, you guys be like, how you make a good master preset? I'm finna teach you guys how to make a separate master preset too, so don't even worry about that. But I'm finna put y'all on to some real sauce right now. We got Ozone 11 in the server too. If you guys want that, you know, I ain't gotta say too much on that. But right here, when you add in Ozone 11 Vintage Limiter, it's gonna be on 2. Put on modern, and this is finna be on like 2. Lower this down to 0.5, 0.50 to 1. And then if you wanna leave this on 0, and then drag this down to make your mix more loud. So you got a really quiet mix or a really loud mix, just leave it on 1. But the point I find is good. Look, I'm gonna just play the beat on the background. As I'm playing this beat, I'm finna drag this down to where the beat's hitting at. So you see a little bit of movement. You see how there's a little bit of blue up there? And then you could drag it just to where it's... As you can see, you see those little blue marks where it's hitting at? That's how far you guys wanna drag it down. So just the point it's hitting a little bit. Don't be dragging it all the way down unless you want a loud ass mix, but only drag it to where the blues hit and then make sure the whole song is playing with the beat and all. Don't just do it with the vocals. On top of my master preset, I always add a fruity stereo enhancer and I put it to the side a little bit. Not all the way up, because as you see, it makes your mix too wide, but just a little bit. As you see in the corner, it has the number like right over here. What you're gonna wanna do, put it to like 25% separated. And it's finna sound better like that, cause your shit like, it widens your joint a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And widening, kinda, when you got both headphones on, all mixes are wider, so it kinda goes everywhere in your ear. You got headroom and just trust me on that. It's gonna sound amazing. Then what I add in is a fruity compressor. You guys can use other compression plugins, but I'm gonna use all stock for this master preset so you guys don't gotta get no plugins. But like I said earlier, if you guys do want the best quality shit, use the plugins in the server I got. They really gonna help your mix out so much. But look, the threshold on this, I don't recommend going past 10 for the threshold, but you guys can play with it. A spot I found out was really good is -6, so you guys can keep it there. With a 4 ratio right here, you just put it on 4.1. And then if it quiets your mix a bit, don't up the gain. A lot of people say up the gain. Just up the gain in the vintage limiter. That's like the best way to up the gain. And then the attack, put the attack to the lowest, put it at like 1, and then put the release to like 1,000. And then you finna be straight and leave it on hard, or you can put it on soft actually. Now put it on soft, put it on soft. Basically what this is gonna do is finna make all, like if you got like one part of your vocals hitting hella loud, like I don't know if you guys ever peep, but if the beat has a lot of 808s when you rapping, like it kind of fades in and out almost, and that's what compression is fixing, that fading. If your beat has the 808s hitting crazy and the vocals like the 808s hit, then the vocals go, you finna notice like it's finna get louder when the vocals go and it gets quieter when the 808s hit. That's cause it's limiting and shit. It's like a whole lot of bullshit, whole lot of like engineering bullshit. So just trust me, these settings are the best. Then you guys can add in the sound guitars. You can put it on mode A. I recommend mode A for the master preset, but some people like putting it on mode C. I keep it on mode A though, but don't use it all the way up unless you guys want to. But as you hear, it don't got the best sound, so I recommend keeping it right here. What sound guitars is doing is kind of livening it up a bit, adding a little bit of saturation, but there's a lot of options you guys can do. You guys can also use Fresh Air as a free plugin. It adds a little bit of crisp to the mix. If you guys want to add some crispiness to the mix, you know what I'm saying? It does that. I get to running shit down, little nigga, my foot record leak. Running shit down in style, I get to running shit down and my J's ain't creased. That's how it sounds so far, guys. It ain't fully done yet, but using all stock plugins, again, I don't recommend. You guys should definitely use some other plugins. But right now, this is really gonna just liven up your mix a lot, and it's finna make your shit sound a whole lot better. So I'm gonna use Soundgardizer instead of Fresh Air, and you can combine them both if you guys wanna have like a crispy ass sound. Another way you guys can make a mix more crispy is by EQing it a bit. Just lift up the 7 band right over here, and it'll add some crisp to the whole mix in general. And you guys could EQ it a bit. If you guys know how to EQ, you know how to EQ. I do teach people how to EQ in majority of my videos, but if you still need help, you can cop a mixing session from me and I'll teach you guys everything you need to know. Just DM me about that. And then if you guys want to make the mix more bassy, what you do is look, I'm finna play the beat, I'm finna play the song again, and watch what I do.
I get to running shit down, low nigga, my pro record leak. Running shit down in style, I get to running shit down on my J's ain't crease. 200 blackout chop, I was out by this little bitch, got a flashlight then. I got.
As you see, that makes the mix more bassy. But I recommend, if you want to make the mix more bassy, what you guys gotta do, go on the EQ on the actual beat.
200 blackout chop, I was out by this little bitch, got a flashlight then. I got a 20 that skip for the 10s, next week.
That's if you guys want a bassier mix. Don't do it on the master all the time, because it's finna make your vocals have a lot more bass in it, a lot more bass, a lot more mid in it, low end. If you guys don't want to use vintage limiter, all you guys gotta do at the end is add in a filter limiter and increase the gain to make your vocals more loud. Not your vocals more loud, the whole mix in general more loud. But you don't gotta make it crazy loud, just make it. I like vintage limiter better because you have like an image of where like you should have it at.
I get to running shit down, low nigga, my pro record leak. Running shit down in style, I get to running shit down on my J's ain't crease. 200 blackout chop, I was out by this little bitch, got a flashlight then. I got a 20 that skip for the 10s, next week I'm at the doctor's again.
And basically what a fruity limiter does, what it's doing to your vocals, it basically makes some limits. So when I'm talking of it, like I could have the beat on the max volume, right? And it's finna just hit at 0.
Running shit down in style, I get to running shit down on my J's ain't crease. 200 blackout chop.
It won't go past 0 is the point. It won't go past 0 because that's like if you post your song on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, it's finna limit your song with they doo-doo limiter. Cause like a lot of people don't like the way the limiter sounds, but it's finna like anything past 0 is finna crush to make it below 0. So you can't have your mix hitting at 1 dB or even 0.1. It has to be 0 exact or lower than that. I also like vintage limiter too, cause you can put it at negative 0.1, which if it's going like a 0.1 above the thing, you can put it at negative 0.1 and it'll attack 0. Like the numbers are better. It's just easier to make a better mix by using that. That's all you guys really need to add. But like I said, I'm gonna teach you guys a little bit more about vintage limiter, because this is really like the golden sauce if you finna post your shit on all plats. Click on True Peak, put it on modern, character down to somewhere like there. And you know what I'm saying? My shit was sitting at like 3.5 earlier, so that's where I'm gonna keep it at. Now I'm gonna show you guys what the song sound like with the preset I made. The whole master preset, you know, I ain't changed it. It's the same exact master preset.
I get to running shit down, low nigga, my pro record leak. Running shit down in style, I get to running shit down on my J's ain't crease. 200 blackout chop, I was out by this little bitch, got a flashlight then. I got a 20 that skip for the 10s, next week I'm at the doctor's again. She wanna act like I don't exist, I was like I'm finna fuck off again. I don't be eating off other prescriptions, like what's finna be Ramadan again.
That's basically how you guys make a master preset. Like I said, if you guys want that master preset, I'm gonna put a picture of it right now. Go copy. Or if you guys want a custom preset and I can make a master preset fit to your voice with the custom preset, I'm gonna put up all that pricing right now. Come tap in, DM me on Discord, DM me on Instagram, whatever y'all want. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. Make sure you guys send a daily prayer to God too, because God the reason we here. And if you ain't praising God, what you praising? You know what I'm saying? You gotta praise somebody who made you, the spirit that made you. You know, it ain't a human, it's a spirit. Big difference, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in with your soul, stay tapped in with your spirit. That's the only way y'all really finna go up. Stop all that trying to sell your soul shit. But I love y'all and appreciate y'all.